Urge, a survival horror sandbox P-sim. That's what I'm gonna call it right now. But it's not the sum of its parts. There's actually a really deep lore, named characters, a huge story-driven thing where you have to piece together the story as you survive in the Florida wasteland that this weird, strange, fucked up game is made from. Now, I'd like to start this video off by prefacing that this isn't a survival challenge. I've actually already done that twice, and I've actually played through the entire game and beaten the whole entire story and tried to piece it together as best as I can. And you can check that out with this playlist or this older playlist that doesn't have the full game in it. And I wanted to focus today on the named NPCs in the game that you can find. And there's only 3 NPCs in the game that actually have a name. There's Bradley, Redum, and then there's Gail. And the only reason why we know Gail's name is because there's a note that you can find in the game that talks about Gail, and you're by his only spawn because he's an NPC that only has 1 spawn location in the whole game. You can find his name tag. Our goal for this video is to take Gail and do what the note pretty much failed to do. Expedition 3, the 9th of June 2008. After what we witnessed last time, we were very hesitant going down again, but the situation in the city was getting worse, so we had no choice. All 3 of us approximately entered the tunnel and descended down the scary pit. Immediately, as we touched down, we heard the grinding noise again. We slowly approached the sound with guns. I took out a camera, pointed it towards the grinding, and took a photo with the flash, causing the sound to stop. Photo at the bottom of the page. Something rushed towards us and jumped on Gail. We heard screams. We fired a few shots, but it only made it more aggressive towards Gail. He was violently attacked and both of his hands were in a very poor state. I'm writing this with a huge difficulty and regret, but we had to leave him there and quickly escape if we wanted to survive and bring back evidence. Terrified and full of despair, we quickly climbed up, leaving the bloodbath behind. Halfway up, I heard some soft noises below my feet. I looked down, and to my shock, it was Gail. Dude, I'm trying to read and my sickness is going up all the way because of the stupid... Oh my god. Now that we've been introduced to Gail as a character, and essentially what his story is, I've actually made the attempt to save Gail in the past to very, very bad results. I've technically failed both times. The first time, he drowned.
But, hey buddy, you look different from everyone else. How's your day been down here? You want to come with me? We're gonna name you Dave. If you're nice to me, Dave, I'll give you a cake. Damn, you got a lot of poop in your back. Dave? Guys, I think he died.
Then the second time, I tried to turn him into a human toilet, which is a thing that you can do in this game, and then set him free into the wasteland. But I fucked it up somehow, and it didn't work. I seriously need a tarp and some duct tape just to let Gail free? I can't just dump him out of the bag? If I break it, will he get out? I don't think I could get him out like that. I'm just gonna cut right into the video now. I don't even know how to close this bit out. Let's get to attempt number 3, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Sir Butter Toasty channel. And if you're here right now, you probably read the title of this video and said, why? Well, let me tell you. I have a mission. A single mission. An important mission. And I gotta be moving while I'm saying all this monologue stuff. So, ugh, that wasn't there before. Okay. Grab the note. I'm going with or without you, said Brightly to Jake. So today's video, what I'm essentially doing here is I must go into the pit in Hazerville. Hazerville? Hazerville. I still haven't decided what that should be called and what it shouldn't be called, you know? And I gotta get Gail. I gotta get Gail, and I gotta give him the retribution that he has always deserved as a character since the beginning of me playing this game oh so many times. I started with an acid bottle. Dude, that is the most OP thing to pick up right in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie to you. That is really good. All right, let's get some pipes. All right, so we're gonna get Gail not only all the way out of the pit, we're gonna bring him straight to the end of the game, which means I'm gonna have to pick up some very specific items if I'm going to get Gail from the hole in the ground all the way out of Florida. We're getting him straight out of here. I'm gonna need these. I'm gonna need a lot of these. Is there a way for me to get metal sheets? I don't remember if I can get myself a tree or no, metal scrap, just a single. He's leaving, I don't care. Bradley can fuck off. I'm trying to get this free stuff. As I've said in other videos before, but if you're new to the channel, this might be a good tip for you if you're starting the game out for the first time. The tutorial intro area is kind of a fantastic place to gather early resources, simply due to the fact that there's no repercussions. Nothing spawns here. It's a desolate area, and look at all these fences. Do you see how many fences there are? I believe I remember I counted last time I had a good couple stacks of the wire, which kind of a fantastic weapon overall. Look how fast we're swinging the pipe. I don't know why I was doing the other thing. You get pipes, you get wires from doing this. We're going to need both of those things, so I'm going to skip ahead of me breaking all these wires, and then we'll get to the next part of our plan, because we have some other things that we're going to need to loot as well, and I don't want to spend too much time in this specific section yapping away when I could be working on saving Gail. Alright, so I've skipped ahead a bit. I got the secret shovel that's in the tutorial area. You can find it back there. I'll show you how to get that. I ended up getting a herbal liquid. We got ourselves some bird meat, 1 urid rock, which might help us, it might not. We got ourselves a feather pile, some plywood. I got at least 22 wood from breaking bushes, 36 wire from breaking all the fences, 44 little pipes for whatever I need them for, and of course, some extra food for the road. I am going to show you guys a cool little secret. I need to do the business. Alright, so once we get in this car, we're going to start a cutscene, but we can actually negate that out from a cool technique that I learned from watching a speedrunner. Alright, we're going to want to be quick, we're going to be fast, we're going to make sure that we do not follow the RV all the way to where we're going, because it's not going to benefit us at all. So what we're going to do is we are going to immediately, when we see the gas station up here, okay, quick. I gotta get to the sink. There's a sink. Shit, I thought there was a sink. Hold up. Fuck. Alright, well, I don't know. I'm gonna save over one of these. Okay, so we've awoken inside a bathroom. Maybe I didn't need to... Well, the only thing that the speedrunning trick really does for us is if we're successful at it, we get to have a car for a second. We can't refill the gasoline on it, but we get one. Alright, so we're starting off with an axe. And I already have a whole bunch of other stuff, so let's just chop our way out of here. I don't know what the fog levels are at, but we are going to be essentially searching for a plastic bag. I don't care about anything else but said plastic bag. For those who have never played the game before, by the way, you could break pretty much anything, including these mattresses that you find strewn about. Is that the word I want to use? Look at all this cloth you get. 3 cloth per thing. Kind of a good thing to have. What do I want to get rid of? Let's eat the bone marrow. And we got our strength up for doing that. We're going to have some stat increases along the way. We're really under-leveled right now because we're at the base, like the very start. But my goal right now is just get some extra supplies while I'm here. You get your scavenge stat up by, of course, searching for stuff. And as you're searching for stuff, like opening these drawers, breaking boxes, map. I'm going to need this. That's going to be our lifeline. We're essentially going to be getting more scavenging skill for doing this. And every time we get our scavenging skill up, we get ourselves a better loot table to pull from. The sooner we get a trash can, the better. So we can apparently fix this vehicle up if we find ourselves 4 wheels, and I see one right there. It's tempting. I'd have to drop something. Can I... That makes arrows. We can make acid arrows if we wanted. Crossbow. Yeah, we could start with a ranged weapon. Eat the raw meat. Screw it. There we go. Now we have something. But now I also still have full inventory space. I didn't actually achieve anything doing that. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, so last time I played, the ability to essentially get wheels and put them on cars was in the game, but I didn't use it. I straight up neglected it. Alright, now that's got 1 wheel. That's good. I'm gonna have to search a bunch of these houses, but our goal isn't to essentially play the story. I know where everything is, so for me, the goal is more or less just get what we need and get to where we're going. Alright, we've acquired metal sheets, which is nice. We can make armor doing this. We can attach the armor, give ourselves a little bit more resistance. I'm gonna have to be a little careful, because I am also neglecting the fact that I could get myself killed really easily by high fog if I'm not paying attention. But I'm hoping that maybe I can circumvent that a little bit by just being quick. We're getting more wire, which is actually kind of nice for us. Tarp, I don't need it. These things here, these Urid-crusted boxes. I like that he added that I can burn the stuff now. Oh. I think there was a grenade in that one. Because I accidentally blew myself up a little bit. Yeah, it's gone. So that was a grenade one. This house right here. Oh, this is new. I think that's the flamethrower location, if I remember correctly. Before it was a hex code that you had to figure out. Now it's this. I wonder where he put the what he did with the other code note. That's interesting. Okay, we got extractors. Extractors are really nice. They're really useful. I'm gonna want one of those. I just need to clear a spot. You know, getting a vehicle early wouldn't be too bad for us, because then I'd at least be able to do something. I'm gonna create some bandages with this resin that I got from slapping trees, which, by the way, if you wanted to know how to make that stuff, that's all you had to do. You had to slap some trees and you get resin. You don't even need a resin extractor if you didn't want one. Oh, I didn't know I had enough for a chest. Okay, I could just build that. Why does it seem like it's... Am I taller? What is this perspective? Alright. I'm gonna keep some stuff in this chest that I don't think I'll need at the moment, like these pipes. And I'll probably keep some other stuff in here. We're gonna be on the lookout for some very specific items. Fun fact for new players I also would like to point out is, see these little computer monitors? If you are desperate for wire and you can't find what you're looking for, breaking the monitors will also give you wire, which is going to be very helpful later. Can I combine this? I cannot. Okay, so I've searched all these suburb-like houses. I'm gonna go this way towards the garage factory thing and the goods store because I want to see if maybe there's a trash bag in there. I haven't had any luck yet. I've been getting a lot of extractors and a lot of other stuff, but I don't necessarily need those right now. Come on, give me what I'm looking for. Shotgun shells, but they're fog spreading. I don't have a shotgun. I don't even want to take those. Those things are cursed. Plywood, I guess I could take those. Okay, well, we're not finding what we're looking for yet, but we're right nearby the junkyard, so I might as well go search there real quick. It's gonna mostly be things like scrap metal, but that actually might benefit us a little bit, so I'm gonna go off and search this gas station in the scrapyard. Fog meter is sitting at a nice 0 right now. We're doing pretty good. Oh, this guy's new. This new dead guy here. I don't remember this dead guy being here. His genitalia is gone. Another grenade, huh? They don't want to give me a plastic bag. Right, I did not quite find what I was looking for out here. But there's still more places I know I can search, so I'm gonna keep looking. Alright, I'm over here. This is technically not secret if you follow this path, but a lot of people miss it if they're first-time players and have never played the game before, and they walk right past it. If you go to here on your map, you'll see that red dot right here at the G of Golrood. Well, this right here is breakable. You can just go inside. It's like a free building to explore. But it's not just a free building. There is stuff in here that you can find, like this tape and other interesting lore implications and things. If you go up this path, you'll find a vehicle. I'll show you in a second. Okay, I did find a cooking pot. Now I really want a plastic bag, because if we could get a cooking pot, we could technically start boiling ammo, which sounds insane when I say it out loud, but you gotta trust me on this one. I don't remember these guys being here. Hold up. Let me just... I think they're all dead? Oh! Okay, they had bombs too. Alright, we've gotten our first kills of the game. Good for us. Also, the silenced pistols right here, and I have no idea what I even would want to drop. I guess maybe the grenade? Can I extractor the grenade? I don't think I can. Okay, we got one clean gunpowder. Combine it with that, we got ourselves one set of clean bullets. Now I have to make a... You know, we'll use the acid with the axe and just get that over with. Get the clean axe. And we'll pick up the gun. Now we have a gun. And I don't even think I've been playing longer than like 30 minutes. So we got ourselves another car here. Good luck finding all the tires for this thing. Okay, we are starting to hit the darkness. The sun is going down. We've surpassed our first day. We've also gotten lucky because there was a saltpeter rock nearby. So all we have to do is I'm going to drop this, pick up one of these coals. You take the saltpeter, combine it with the coal, combine the gunpowder, more bullets. It's that simple. It's that easy, guys. Where did my... There it is. And you know what? I'll take the coal just in case we find more saltpeter later. I'm gonna brave the darkness. I'm not 100% scared. As you can see, our little P bar is starting to fill, but I actually have things for that. I'm gonna wait till it gets to 100% before I start taking the year off. Alright, I decided to sleep. We're officially on day 2 of this expedition. I took that year off so fast. Now I have no P bar. Really nice stuff. Really good stuff. If you get enough of those, you can essentially get your contamination down to 0. And you'll be pissing clean fuel. for all of your cars. Since if you've never played this game before, cars are powered by P. This is a new note I don't remember. I like that. Who's that little guy? Alright. Alright, I see these new notes. This is actually really nice for new players. I'm glad that he added those. They're in a weird spot still. I mean, they're technically close to spawn. This is kind of an iconic building. And it's got a fog meter, which we're still at pretty much 0 with. We're doing fantastic. I hear an enemy spawn right now. I'm gonna ignore it. Dude, did we really just pull gunpowder right now? How lucky are we that we are stocking up on ammo this early like this? I'm not even playing on easy. You know, now that I think about it, I don't remember there being this many little tractors like this. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Thank you, first bug kill of the game. But it appears that, maybe, I think they were always rusted. I think he changed the texture of the top bit. And of course he added these because we can attach them to vehicles. It's just, I don't remember those being like that before. No bag. Alright, we found ourselves the RV, which is kind of neat. This is a story area. I'm not concerned with it. I know where everything is. I'm just coming in here to... Ooh, it's gonna say go that way. I'm not doing it. We're not doing that. Dang it, no bags still. I crafted that chest with items, and I was like, maybe we'll come back to it. Nah, dude, we're never going back to that chest ever again at this rate. We have to make a way so that we can craft plastic bags. I guess looting wouldn't be as important as it is without the aspect of potentially finding a plastic bag. At least this early. Alright, we're at the famous Golrud sign. Alright, we're leaving. We're not coming back here. I don't need to. We're pretty much done here. I see a free wheel. It's the only wheel. I don't need it. I don't think I do. I think the go-kart spawns with a wheel. Very graciously, too. A jerry can. Dude, I have to take that. I literally can't just not take it. It's filled with clean urine. I believe jerry cans always spawn with clean fuel. I could be wrong, and that could potentially get us killed later, but right now we're at low fog, so even if we raise the fog a little bit right now, we're fine. We're doing good. Our perception stat went up, which means we probably have a higher chance of finding plastic bags, but I'm not 100% sure yet. Nothing's really been popping out at me. So, if I remember my game knowledge as well as I think I do, there's actually an enemy camp that's about to spawn up ahead, because we're going this way. This is where the go-kart is. Check our map real quick. We go up. See, there's like a big circle up there we're just ignoring. But if we follow this trail, we're the red dot. We're going down, essentially, into that weird offshoot. And we should be able to get a go-kart out of this. I see some people. Dude, they're taking full-on bolts to the head. Oh, there we go. We got them fighting each other. So the crossbow isn't that good. There we go. I think I got a crit on that one. Oh, stop. Yes. Okay. I didn't realize that we're, I forgot all about that, actually. I was told about that, and I straight up just didn't remember. So, I don't like the crossbow right now, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. We don't need it. But I am gonna take this fog-spreading ammo. We've got this cook fire right here. If only we had that metal pot from earlier and some water. We don't even need water, per se. We just need all liquid we could... What? Excuse me. Did I, like, accidentally pee a little bit? What's going on here? Flashlight's at 2%. We got tons of batteries. So we're gonna follow this path, and it should take us to another gun that we could use. Probably one I'll use later, but not right now, because I'm going to need more ammo than what we got. And we'll get that go-kart. Okay, so we finally made it to the... Oh, nice. Another year off. We finally made it to the go-kart. It does look like we have high purity urid. And we got like a third of a tank there. Kind of a sick find. I'll be right back for this. I don't need it right yet. We gotta go get the other gun, and honestly, I don't think I'll need the pistol the second I get this gun. I might still use the pistol for a minute. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll use the pistol for a minute, and then I'll swap. But first we want to go back here. We're right behind the house. We just keep going. If you follow the story, you follow the lore will take you right to this hidden path in which you'll find a VHS tape, and you will also find an SMG. If you follow the path further, you'll get to the boat. You get yourself a little fan boat, a pontoon boat of sorts. All right, we got the dead guys. I believe these guys are static, but nope. Okay, they drop bullets when you kill the hazards. That's what these guys are called. All right. Usually he spawns with a gun nearby. Where is your gun? If he doesn't spawn near, if I can't find the gun for this guy, I'm gonna be sad, because that means it was moved. Where is it? I don't think he put it down there, did he? I mean, regardless, there's two SMGs in the game. I believe there's the silenced version and the unsilenced version. I don't need to go and grab the other one. I do technically have the pistol for now we can use to defend ourselves. We still technically are on the hunt for a plastic bag. So this was all kind of secondary. I'm saddened by the fact that the SMG has been moved, but that's mainly because I like the convenience of knowing it's right there. Most people wouldn't even use the SMG in the beginning of the game anyways, because most people don't have 200 rounds of pistol ammo on them to blow on that without it being the fog riddled kind, that is. Alright, we're gonna drive off. We gotta head to the next area. I'm hoping maybe we'll find the Glock or something. Or maybe the 6-shooter. Okay, our driving skill's really low, and I'm now feeling it. I feel the difference. It's definitely a lot more floaty than when you have your driving skill up to even like 10%. We're gonna have to watch out with that. It's gonna be like trying to constantly stop myself from drifting. Alright, we're gonna stop here. I'm gonna search this place. We're still on the hunt for a plastic bag if we can find one. Hopefully we can. This is another free spot to urinate without any repercussions. We're still at such a low fog level. We're literally chilling right now. That's how this feels. We're just chilling. Free gunpowder. Dude, we're spoiled. We're spoiled on bullets. I don't even know what to say or think about that. That's crazy. I need the shovel. I need the shovel for story purposes. You know, I've found a place to pee every time. I think I can ditch the bottle for now. We can forget about the bottle until we need one, which I don't think we will. I think the odds of us running into a bottle needed area is really low. Guys, my brain, it was really thick for a moment. This is the best way to describe how I feel. I felt like my brain was really thick, and I've just made it really thin and have released a lot of thoughts, because I just remembered we literally have a vehicle now, which means one chest. We can put one chest on the cart. Let's put it right in the front. Then we can probably attach one here. And then do another one right here. Look at that. Look at that. We got ourselves a nice little triple box cart going on here. And now I can store all of my necessary items. Why does it sound like my character's peeing when I move stuff? I don't like that. Like I'm not even trying to make my character pee. It just makes the noise. Is that just a glitch in the game right now? Well, now I can pick up this fluid, and then we can grab ourselves all this other stuff as well, which means we're back to full-on looting again, which is going to get our perception up, increasing our chances of hopefully finding a plastic bag. Alright, so if I remember correctly, the bridge out here... I found another acid bottle. Oh, look at those guys. The flying piss sacks. Isn't that cool? Wow. Alright, so down there is a fun thing that is on a timer. It's called a geyser. The longer that we're here, and the more exposed we are to said geyser, the faster the fog level will go up. And of course, those guys, just by being near them, why does it feel like this is getting closer? Why does it feel like it's getting closer to me? Are they mobile now? Oh, dude, they're no longer static. He made it so they're mobile. Like, they slowly approach you. Before, they didn't. So, the reason why these guys are annoying is mainly because if you were, let's say, trying to do anything in life, they would essentially make it so just by being in their presence... Come on, get to that snap point over there. Yes. It actually raises your bladder so that you have to pee. Kind of fun, right? No. Alright, so we got this makeshift bridge we made, and we crossed it Please. 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 Yes. Yes. Alright, perfect. We're just gonna get away from these giant flying bladders. Maybe that's a more appropriate name for them. Why would I call it... No, we're gonna stick with it. I've been calling them flying pea sacks for like 2 years now. I gotta live with this choice. Up ahead, it seems like there's a large group of people. And, oh, there's a grasshopper. Why is there so many guys out here, right? Why are they try to fly under you so that they can, Okay, I don't think we're ready for them, because, they're coming. They're coming. Shoot. Do I have a grenade? I don't. Let's put some of this stuff away. That's a large group of people, and they're shooting at us. I got 20 rounds. They're coming. Excuse me, pardon me. Hey, there's a lot of you guys. Excuse me. Wow, there's a whole party and everything going on here all at once. Let's just keep going. Honestly, we don't even need to go to Perry Colvan. We could just go straight to Hazerville. There's 2 paths I know we can take. If we go right, I think that's a cliff drop-off, so I'm not going to take that path. Alright, there are people in the tunnels now. There's a lot of people in the tunnels. There's a lot of people in the tunnels. Okay, this early in the game, we're already in Hazerville. I did not grab the rifle. There is an alternative that we can find somewhere. We desperately need to go and find a plastic bag still. I think the best place to start looking would be over by this motel full of people. All right, so we're just gonna... Oh, we're getting shot. Oh, we're getting shot. There's a lot of guys. There's a lot of dudes. There's a whole lot of dudes, actually. Dude, why is there so many people out here? Hello? Okay, they're actually fighting amongst themselves. This might give us a little bit of a second to breathe. Where's my weapon? I don't want this guy hitting me. There we go. They're still coming. We got 15 rounds. Maybe we can, they'll just keep fighting amongst themselves. I feel like there's more enemies than usual. Like they've upped the number of them. giant worms. We got guys with guns. Oh my god, look at this. They're still coming for me, by the way. They still want this. Alright, do you guys got any bullets? Thanks. These guys, you know, they're not immediately attacking me on sight, so there's another little party. They can just have their little shin... Nope, that guy's coming. I just want a plastic bag, please. Nope, 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 no, nope, nope, no. I think we're gonna have to kill all of them. We're gonna have to kill everyone. I got a crit. Nope, this isn't good. This isn't good. Are we firing fog rounds right now? Drop those. Oh my god, he's shooting me. Please die. Please die. I need to live. I'm the chosen one. Alright, we have a health beverage. We have 2 health beverages. We have a grenade. But I don't need that. Please give me a plastic bag for my troubles. You know, I gotta help out here. I gotta put my work in. You guys are having all the fun without me. Okay, that guy... He swings like a truck. We gotta drink up. We gotta take one of these. Listen, I didn't ask you to be out here either. You just chose to be out here. I gotta take cover. Hazard. 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 Am I right? Stomp. Stomp. Got him. Pistol rounds. We could probably chop this guy up and take all this stuff. Okay, he's not like the static corpses. We have to chop him limb by limb. I'm not gonna do this for all of them. Fog spreading rounds. Don't want it. This is a sight to see. Oh, he's shooting that guy. Can I, cross map this? I actually hate the iron sights on this single shot silenced pistol. It's actually the worst. I'm not even sure if I'm hitting when I'm trying to shoot. Come on. Alright, I got him. Okay, we do have to break into here. I can't really tell you why. It's really important. Burn, please. Burn that. Please burn that. I don't want to... Yellow dust. Just loose. Reach the sky. Yeah, I know. I know. Oh, vending machine. They put one of those out here? I feel smart letting all those guys fight each other. Oh, there's more. I need this fire to hurry up. I gotta... There's potentially a gun with my name on it out here, and I gotta let those guys fight each other, I guess. Why does it seem like there's more of them than there were? Okay, please give me what I'm looking for. Yes, alright. I no longer need this. We have the revolver now. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, I'm not for this, whatever you guys are doing. All these bugs. Okay, we gotta get out of this room. Okay, they're coming, they're coming. We're gonna walk. We're gonna move. We're gonna have to be mobile. Stop. Fog spreading rounds. They can have this floor, actually. You, though. Normal bullets. I'll take that and this. Okay, these guys can have at it with each other. I don't want to be a part of that. Moving along, I'm gonna have to probably kite these guys, honestly. If you could just give me one trash bag so I don't have to share. Alright, headshot. Oh, shoot, that guy's shooting at me. He's hitting. It'd be almost cooler if they weren't, like, sprinting at me while direct hitting me in the face. Hey. Nice stuff. And then you. I need you to die, because you have all the bullets. Thanks. We're not alone out here. There's still more. We just gotta find that goddamn plastic bag. Take these. Gotta get ourselves some very valuable, very helpful, super supportive wires so that we can craft ourselves a nice little set of armor to protect ourselves from a couple hits. We are not looking good out here. Nope. Nope. We're making fog out here, by the way. Right. Is it too late to burn this? It seems they've lost interest in me a little bit, which is kind of nice. Not that guy, though. Nothing behind me, nothing in front of me. The guy's on fire. Oh, dude, health is very nice right now. You know, I think our card is for the most part clear. I think that little Erlid party is over for the most part. I'm not seeing more people out here. Now, what else can I get? I'm really hoping to get myself a plastic bag. Another gunfight. Come on, get out of my face. There we go. He's dead. Next. Get that in there. How we looking? We're actually looking pretty good. Okay. That was a little chaotic, but this town is for the most part always going to be at 15% fog and always going to have enemy spawns. So I'm not super worried about being jumped, but technically our goal now is to get down there and then somehow find a way back up. Which in the past, I've built my way back up. Maybe I could do it again. It really just kind of depends on the sheer amount of stuff I've brought with me. Also, fun fact, when you're done with this, just toss it. You don't need it. Unless you have a purifier. I don't. Alright, we found our way to Spicy Cox, and Spicy Cox has never let me down. Let's see if Spicy Cox will fulfill its duty, its role, its obligation to give me a plastic bag today. Acid bottle, very good find. Thank you, Spicy Cox. And gunpowder. You know, it's not that disappointing. It's just not what I wanted. Thank you anyway, Spicy Cox. Oh, maybe this is why there were so many enemy spawns. There was like literally 2 Urid parties. Fog spreading rifle rounds. Oh my god, please give me what I'm looking for. You? Maybe you will give it to me? Alright, it's getting dark outside. I'm seeing enemy movement in the distance, so I'm not going to focus on it. I don't think they know I'm here. Oh man, we gotta find a bag somewhere. I don't know what I'm doing right, but I keep finding gunpowder. It used to be such a rare item. I feel like I'm spoiled with ammo now. Hey, look. Little dark creature. Hello. I wish you wouldn't wobble your head so much. Thank you. So there are a couple alleyways we can search, and there's also some buildings. Yes, I know it's very creepy. It's very dark. But we're going to have to fight a bunch of bugs and monsters now so that we can potentially find what we're looking for. Starting with the goods headquarters. Certainly nothing bad happened here, am I right? Why am I hearing giant worm? Here, guys. Here, take this one too. It didn't work, guys. The thing I was trying to do didn't work. I gotta cut him up. Bro's missing limbs. Oh, he's still coming. Alright, we just gotta hip fire and backpedal. They're sprinting towards us from the dark, and I don't like that. I don't like that sight at all. Those guys usually used to only spawn in Orlando, so seeing them out here actually makes me a little surprised and happy to see them, to be honest. That guy's dead. Alright, we're in the shooting gallery, the shooting range. Every time I come here, I'm excited, and there's no guns. That guy's dead. That guy threw a urid at me. I got one more bullet. Post stop on him. Burn that. Oh dang, there's absolutely nothing back here. Sometimes something spawns. We're out of bullets. Not really, I can make bullets. Are you still alive? Yes, he is. Yes, he's still alive. Now he's not. Maybe we'll search the apartment building next. Oh my god, how many parties were thrown here? No wonder why it would... It's what I've been looking for, guys. This is... What the hell? I'm hearing monsters. We're gonna ignore it. I'm gonna eat some food. Plastic bag, got it. Nice. I'm gonna loot these just because I feel like it, and then we can move on to the next part of our plan here, because we no longer need to... Why give us one when you could give us 2 plastic bags just to really rub it in, you know, rub it in. I see him. I'm looking right at him. Look at him over there. Whatever. He's not bothering anybody, I guess. City of Hazerville Grandis Garden Park. Or disregard the park, you know? Either or. You know, after beating the game, this giant head is almost creepier now that I know the story, or at least some story implications that I won't tell anybody about what this looks like. Oh, the sun's rising. I can see the red in the world. Oh, my view distance just went up. Okay, so remember... Oh, dude, our fog level's actually really high right now. Okay. I thought we were doing pretty good. I guess we destroyed it the sec... What's this guy think he's doing? Hello? Okay, I was saying words. I gotta tell you what I need. What we need to have before we leave Hazerville. I didn't search every building yet, but we gotta get into this part. Something sounds weird. So the whole point of us being here is that we have to get Gail now that we have a plastic bag, and it'd be so like them right now. It'd be so like them to just come in a big mob and try to shoot me with a gun. Bait them out. Bait them out. That guy's still alive? Okay, not good. Thankfully, we have all this armor. Hey, guys. And then... No, you were supposed to die this... How many bullets to the head? How many? So we're gonna have to be looking out for bottles. You're off. What the f... Bottles, you're off, and... jerry cans, if we can. Acid bottles, too. Those would be really nice. Oh, my God. Okay, what else? What can we find here? Nothing? We're in the science facility. Fog spreading. Don't need that. Because we're going to need all this extra items that I'm talking about for the end game section because that's going to require us to actually have certain items that we do not currently have. Okay. Here's Gail's expedition report, and they just abandoned him. They abandoned him. Isn't that messed up? It's our job to save him now. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, guys. I want you to have this as a gift, really. Why were there so many? I need a... There was still one alive. Why is... What is... Okay, these have noises now. That's kind of neat. We gotta kill those hazards. What the? Okay, we got them all. They all drop bullets. There we go. We might be in a desperate situation in a minute if I can't find more bottles or you're off. But I'm not panicking because I have one. I'm just hoping to find another. Oh, plastic bottle. That should work. Bugs in here. It seems like he upped the spawn amount for some of these enemies. Okay, nice. I'm just gonna go... I'm gonna go for it. Gonna have to be careful because at some point we are gonna run out of ladder and it is a straight shot to death. And I do not want to die down here. Alright, end of the ladder. Isn't that nice? It's just a pit. But that's why we brought ourselves some wood. So that we could build. All you need to do to build yourself a custom wall is start from somewhere. Extend out. And then rotate. Then you've got yourself a nice little... How the fuck do I get off the ladder? There we go. Alright, I got a nice little platform. And with this platform, I could slowly start building my way down. Now, this is going to be very sketchy. And you're right to think that. This is very sketchy. But it works. That's all that matters. Alright, we've built ourselves enough path, I think. Oh, we've been peeing this whole time like a crazy person. Let's get rid of that. I think we should be secure enough that we can go through and get ourselves some... We could get a Gale, for sure. This is where we're gonna get Gale. I need the bag. We just need to find that weird, random, breathy guy, wherever he hides. I think this might be the exit, so this is not where we want to go. We're probably gonna be down here for a minute. I have these like the general layout of the caves memorized. Oh my god, you can see it rising. But, not perfectly. Okay, we got the blood. Because that is... not what I thought it would be. This is not where Gail is, but that's okay. That's okay. We don't need Gail right off the bat. Sometimes you go across and there's enemies. How many of them are there? Nice, we got our gun stat up. We're gonna need that. I don't remember if there was actually a weapon in here. I just wanted to double check real quick. And it's the assault rifle, which is a big find for us. We got ourselves some coal that we can mine. I don't need it. But if we could find more, essentially, gunpowder, we could start making rifle rounds. I hear him. Alright, so for those of you who have never played Urge before, don't know anything about the lore or what this is a unique NPC. His name is Gail. He is an abandoned hazmat worker. Thank you, I'll take you, please. We now have a Gail inside this bag. Our goal now is to get Gail the fuck out of here. I don't care about anything else. Gail must live. To our you know, to our detriment or not, I'm taking him up to the surface. We're getting out of Florida. His hazmat buddies abandoned him in this cave with all these little bug monsters and all the infected doodads. And he was just left to die. We have the unique opportunity to be the only people to bring him to the surface. Or want to, for that matter. He has a unique character model in the game that doesn't spawn anywhere else in the game at all. And he's the only one in this hazmat. It's very interesting. He's one of the few named NPCs in this game, and there aren't a lot of named NPCs. A lot of the NPCs are just generic Hazer, Chainsaw Hazer, Riddled Junkie. There's the Zir. We all love the Zir. There's the Pissheads, the Flying Peace Sacks, as I call them. And there's other names. I don't use all the names. Sometimes you get a gross feeling in the bottom of your stomach when you call them junkies, even though they are addicted to drinking pee because it is a drug. Grasshopper, ignore it. I see a giant worm too. Ignoring that as well. We're not even going to acknowledge them. We're leaving. We no longer need to be here. I guess I have to acknowledge this guy. He's not giving me a choice. Hey, bud. Fucking stop. Alright. Actually, map time. We're in Hazerville. You have to go up, and then... Yep, that makes sense. That all makes sense. Alright, we're gonna have to build another bridge, everybody. I've built so many bridges. Might as well call this game Bridge. Am I right? Alright, don't run out of gas on me yet. Not right here. Not right here. Okay, we're out of gas. That's fine. Dude, are all of these just dropping grenades? Why are they all dropping grenades? Okay, we are now in Orlando. We're actually really close to Milford right now. And, oh my god, what's this guy want? I really got to start debating on what I want to bring with me further on, because I will not be needing all of the things that I have. Guys, I didn't ask any of you to be here, honestly. kind of want gas for my vehicle. But I have no idea if I'm going to find any. So I'm just going to have to hope that chance will give us something. That is a lot of people. I'm actually kind of glad they gave us all these grenades now. I shot you in the face. Where are you even? You're missing limbs. There's a lot of people here. I did not expect this. Perfect. I love it when they blow up. Okay, I'm going to be searching gas tanks, because maybe I can siphon some good fuel, and I'm not getting anything right now. I'm getting empties. Empty. Unpurified. There's a lot of stuff we can search here real quick, so I might as well. Now they just want to give us constant health items and bullets. What is this? Hey guys, it's me, post-commentary. I might actually start doing some post-commentary for this video, just to kind of give you a little perspective of what's going on in my head. Of course, I'm looting all of the big loot locations in Orlando, or at least some of the closest ones to the go-kart, because my goal was to get fuel, and I was hoping that since the bag spawns were happening, and I already had jerry can spawns before, maybe I'd get lucky and get some jerry cans to spawn from breaking boxes or vending machines and such. And I was having no such luck. Instead, the only luck I was really getting was a lot of enemies spawning all at once and just giving me a lot of trouble. It was getting to the point where I was like, is it worth searching Orlando at all? And the answer was becoming a resounding no. Just leave. It would have been a lot easier to just leave. So after this, I think this is really what my conclusion was. Can you tell I don't do scripts for these? I just go. I go off the cuff always. Whoa, everybody. Whoa, my goodness. Let's get everyone grouped up. Let's get everyone grouped up real quick. Come on. You can have all of that. Alright, so to all those new players that are wondering, how am I going to fuel this thing without purified pee? That's right, I'm going to risk contaminating the world with the contagious piss fog that comes from unpurified, unfiltered, unregulated piss from my bladder. And once we go off and do that, there's no turning back. Enemies are just going to spawn forever out here in the overworld of Florida, and I don't care. Our mission's to save Gail. Not the world. All right, we're gonna book it to Milford. I don't care anymore. I was trying to find fuel. It did not go well. And there's still enemies everywhere. Also, just to summarize another dumb thing I thought I could do is I went to the bomb shelter, the hidden one in Milford, to try to get the unscoped rifle. I didn't have the key. Oh, fuck. Dude, I needed to get in there. So I leapt off a cliff and decided to make my way back to the go-kart from where I was. I may be a little bit a ways away from my go-kart. Alright. It's gating on us. Oh, he's still coming. He's still mad.
Riding around sliding on lumber.
Alright, we gotta get into Milfort. We gotta get into the Marigold base. Kill the boss. Blast our way through everything. And then essentially, we let Gail go. And that's it. That shouldn't be too hard. I mean, we've got everything we need, right? Post-commentary Toasty here. I just want to say, no, not at all. Believe it or not, in the game, there's a key item that you need to find, and it's on a very specific island that you find the coordinates to. If you're following the story correctly, it's a severed hand. And with this key, you essentially get the ability to go into the Marigold base. Without it, you're kind of locked out. But I have methods to get past all these doors. Oh, dude, it's always when I'm about to run out of fuel, exactly, that this starts happening. Okay. Ignore all of them. None of them are important. We are completely zen. Alright, we're a little less zen. We're a little less zen. Hold up. Okay, I think we're safe for just like a couple seconds, so we're gonna use this. No, I don't want the grenade. For our advantage, let's make ourselves some of this. Okay, we're gonna leave here. So I needed the acid bottles, I needed the jerry can, I needed all this other stuff, and Gail takes up a whole slot too. I can't just get rid of Gail. Alright, we're nearby the police station. We could just kind of ignore a lot of stuff at this point. I think we can just keep going. I don't even think we need to really worry about ammo. We could probably bring a bunch of extractors with us. That might be a smart move. Ignore the party to our left. Alright, it's done. It's done. Okay, I need that stack of extractors. There it is. Then we just need to go. Close, please. Close, please. Alright, they can have that. I don't know how accurate this is, but we're gonna try it. I saw this online. It was kind of cheese when I saw it, but, build... Oh, I'm in! I'm in! Okay, I did it. I did it. Okay, Oh, dude. I should not have been able to get in here. Okay. Okay, dude, we were just able to skip so much by doing that. Okay, let's go. All right, dude, we're getting Gail out of here for sure. Okay, we just have to fight one boss. And we can finally save for the first time since, like, we started this. Got it. Nice. So this is the first boss in the game. It is the parasite with all of the eggs. I decided that I was going to try to save time and ammo by hitting it with an axe a bunch, because I saw someone else do it, and I didn't realize how effective that actually was. You don't actually need guns to fight this boss. Very interesting. Okay, he got me. Doesn't matter. We're just kind of better than him. I'm skipping ahead here, but it was a lot of slapping. We did actually end up beating him. Like that. Yes. I kind of stopped the active commentary for a bit because I was a bit anxious about how much longer I was going to have to continue this. I was trying to beat this as fast as I could with Gail in my pocket. But this is the last time that we used the shovel. I found myself in the first dome area. The sacrificial piss pen, as I like to call it in my head. But I was skipping ahead. I wasn't going to interact with any of the locals here or any of the notes. We just had to get to the next area, and that required us to hop the fence. And thankfully, I had brought tons of loose plywood planks to do this very task. Actually, probably too much. Now, this is a hard cut 10 minutes later, because I can't lie to you, I was doing this wall glitch for easily 15 straight minutes. I was just really chopping down this wood and breaking through, but I finally, you can actually get through. Nice. Nice. Alright. Alright, we're officially way further than I thought we would be. How do I still have 22 logs? That's the real question. I had officially entered the Marigold base. We were fully entrenched in the underground tunnel network that was Marigold, and we were going to have to fight our way out. First, I had to fight the drill boss. Then I had to go get abducted by Redum. Then I had to break Bradley out of his cryogenic sleep. I had to break through the wall. And, yeah, I then just had to give Bradley the cure, and it turned out the jerry cans were in the Marigold facility. I didn't need to purify anything with acid. Well, that saves me a lot of time and inventory space, doesn't it? They did. Is that going to be enough? Okay, I guess so. Skipping ahead yet again, with our newfound cure, we could finally get the parasite out of our body, making it so that we are completely pure of piss. Our pee is now crystal clear. It's almost borderline white. I don't want to talk about that. But now we had another thing we had to do. We had to kill Bradley. A spoiler alert if you've never played the game before. If you're still watching the video and you haven't played the game and this game seems interesting to you all of a sudden and you're still watching, what are you doing? What are you doing? Go play the game. Go figure the story out for yourself. Alright, anyways, back to watching some random guy rescue a hazmat suit pee junkie from the pits of hell. I decide to kill Bradley. Now, I've killed Bradley before, so I figured maybe shooting him would be adequate enough to take him out quickly, but then I remembered there's an entire army of special unit guys beyond Bradley, so I decided to just chop him up into little bits with an axe. Just become a real axe murderer. With the axe that we started the game with, by the way. We got that in the bathroom after the car crash. Isn't that great? The weapon we start with is the weapon we kill our brother with. Such is family, am I right, guys? Alright, so, well, now we're at the point in the game where we just need to get out there. We just need to start gunning things down. Alright, so we finally beat all the bosses in the game. All that was left was I just needed to do a couple more puzzles in the Marigold facility and then get out. There was just a few more enemies in my path that I had to deal with. I had one more puzzle that involved chopping up some already dead bodies in order to unclog a drain. Funny in a game about piss, am I right? Thing is that me and Pocket Gale were finally in the final stretch. I could finally release him into the wild the way I always desired and destined. There was just one more obstacle outside of all these puzzles. These special unit fucks and all of their SMGs trying to gun me down. And I start actually doing active commentary again once I get to this point, so we finally get to hear what my live reaction is to having the hunting rifle out here. And honestly, the hunting rifle, I should have brought this from the start. It actually makes walking through these guys a lot easier. I didn't really even take any damage fighting them with the hunting rifle. Might be a little bit harder than I thought it would be. Okay, we just gotta get through all these guys and we should be all set to go. No, that's a piece of cake, right? Okay, okay.
Home run.
I no longer need the pistol. Honestly, we could just use the rifle for the rest of this. Oh, dude, there's like 8 guys. Okay, that's one floor down. I think there's like 5 of these. I don't remember. This is kind of a gauntlet. This is a lot easier than I expected. The sniper rifle is actually really OP when you take things really slowly. I feel like I struggled harder the first time I did this.
Gonna be PP Pan City here, Raiders.
Cool life hack tip. It turns out, in order to see better in this game with the scope, all you gotta do is turn your flashlight on. Didn't see that coming. Oh, okay, I think we're at the end of this. Alright, there's not much now. We got one full acid. We no longer need any of this, so we could just leave all this lumber here for everybody to enjoy. Isn't that great? We even left a parting gift for all those guys. There is one dude we gotta take care of, though. I just gotta... He didn't live that. Okay, now we just need to get the key. We don't need this anymore either. Dude, we're doing so good. We even have enough ammo to survive a second urge. Okay, let's see. I already know what we need to do. We need to make it nice and safe for Gail to get out of here. Let him live his best life. You know? There they are. There they are. We gotta somehow beat all of them. And they shouldn't be too hard either. See, look, there's like... Yeah, there may be like 30 of them, but who cares? Did I get that guy? That guy... And there's just this guy. And then we just... That guy real quick. I think that's all of them. Alright. Oh, man, I can't believe we did it. We did it, guys. Oh, that closed behind us. I didn't even know that that happened. That must be new. Alright, we just, we're gonna let him be free. There you go, Gail. There you go. You're free. You're free out there. You don't have to ever come back. You're no longer in a hole in the ground, Gail. Isn't this great? I let you go. Well, that's all I gotta say about that. I've done it. I've done my job. He's free to just live his life. And you know, I can just run the store. I'm gonna run this store. Where's he going? Gail. Gail, the windows. What are you doing, Gail? Come on, follow me this way. Come on. It's actually just nicer out here. It's nicer. You'll enjoy life a bit more. Come on, I gotta get you with that backdrop. Come on. Oh, it's so good, isn't it? It's so good to be out here. All right, Gail, let's start the apocalypse together. Come on, you and me. Do you think Gail will kill us before they end the game? Dude, we died before the ending cutscene. Okay. Well, if you guys like this video, hit the like, hit the subscribe. We did it. We successfully let Gail be free. And that is all. Bye-bye.